What's going on, everyone? It's Pat, back with another trading video. Today I am looking at Bitcoin. Now we're going to keep this pretty simple. Basically, here's our current range. You have the value area high up here with the blue dotted line, which we just bounced right off of up here. We're getting a rejection. You got the value area low down here, and you have our point of control right here. So what we're looking at here is we're stuck inside this range, and I'm starting to see this little channel, like a downwards channel right here. Let's see, let's draw it. So I'm starting to see a little downwards channel developing here, and we're right at the value area high and at the top of the channel. So that's why I'm looking at shorts right now. Now let's pull some fib levels. We'll check liquidity. We'll do all that kind of good stuff. But I was looking at the liquidity the other day on Bitcoin, and all the short liquidity was up around 105 to 107. So we're right in that area right now. It's a good place for us to be getting a rejection from. Now we'll go see what it looks like right now. But first, let's just pull out some levels real quick. Yeah, so we're rejecting right off this golden pocket. Came up, took out these highs. Let's see what kind of order blocks we have. Yeah, so we rejected here from this 4-hour order block. Or actually, I think that's a supply. Same thing, basically. Now, places to watch on the way down. You have our 4-hour fair value gap. It's a little one, but it's definitely there. So let's mark that. And then we have this more local range going on here. Let's spread this out and actually get some boundaries on that. Yeah, so here's our value area high, right around 106,550. Which we just rejected off of. Here's our value area low, 99,466. And our point of control, which we're currently consolidating around, which is 105,033. Now, let's check our daily, see what that looks like. All right, so we got a couple daily fair value gaps that we have to look out for down here. So let's mark those. And one of them is right here at this low. So that's going to be like a swing failure pattern that we're going to watch for because it's also a daily fair value gap. So we'll mark that one. Now, essentially, that's what I'm looking at locally. Let's see if we can refine this supply zone a little bit. Yeah, you can. Okay, so yeah, when you put it like that, that was almost exactly right where the high ended up. Right here. So let's see if we can adjust this channel a little more. I don't know. It seems to me any way you put it, really. It's not technically a valid channel yet. You kind of need 3 touch points, but it seems to be developing. Now, I'm looking at some of my indicators here. I see a 4-hour trigger wave to the downside just printed. Let's see about 2-hour, not really. Here, the 1-hour. We got a bearish divergence here on the 1-hour, so that's not good. You see the money flow is kind of decreasing here, starting to sell off. You can kind of tell if you look at like the overall direction here, you see how this is like kind of moving downwards. So we're losing our momentum, we're losing our money flow. There's a good chance we're going to start coming down here soon. Now, let's go take a look at our liquidity. All right, so now you see we ended up resetting a lot of this liquidity, but we still do have some short liquidity up here. So you want to look right around where the high leverage liquidity ends. That's going to be right around like in the high 107 area, and then where all of it ends, which is around 109, 110. So those are going to be some areas you want to keep an eye on. And then on the daily, you want to see like where the bulk of it ends, which is like 107.5. So right around the same place. And the daily also completely fizzles out around 109, 110. Those are both going to be important places that you want to keep an eye on in the coming days. And then once we start dumping, you're going to want to keep an eye on 4-hour fair value gap at 102,803, and then the daily at 97.3 and 95.9. So how does that line up with our liquidity? See, 95.9, that's going to be a good level. That's like right where the end of the long liquidity is, and the high leverage liquidity is right around 97 and change. So that's also going to be right by one of our fair value gaps. And then we also have like the big chunk of the long liquidity on the daily. That's going to be like 103. So I'm pretty sure that was also, yeah, 102,803. Yeah. All right. So those are 3 solid places to look out for below us. Anyway, if you want the exact levels that I'm going to be trading, check out the Patreon. It'll be in the description. That's my private Discord. I day trade all day. I post my levels there nonstop, and you'll have the exact levels. Like we snipe stuff. So like as an example here, perfect short, perfect long. We had given this short level ahead of time, nailed it perfectly. I had given this long level, we got a few scalps off of this one. It was perfect. We do this every day. So essentially here, I could show you, I gave that level ahead of time, 4:21 a.m. See, we hadn't hit that level up at 244.44. And then next day, 244.44 came right up into it, tapped it, rejected, and that was the top so far. So that's the kind of things you can expect in my Discord. So check it out. It's worthwhile. Trust me, you'll make the membership money back in the first trade. All right, that'll be it for today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.